What is up, YouTube? It's your boy, Leon McCall, and I'm here to take you on my hair restoration journey. So, let's start. This goes back 6 years ago. Actually longer than that, 7 years ago. So 7 years ago, I started losing my hair. Yeah, not a fan of it. I've tried everything. I've tried the go to the barbers where they put the hair fibers. The thing with that is it gets pretty costly and only lasts so long. And if you go outside and sweat, your hair is fucking sweating all on your forehead. It looks crazy. I've tried the dyes where they put the dyes in your hair, the Beijing. I've tried it all. My bathroom looks a hot mess because of all these hair fibers and hair dye everywhere, and I'm just tired of doing it. So I started doing some research to figure out how I can fix this. And hair restoration is the hair implants is what I came across. I've been doing a lot of research on it. Been checking a lot of YouTube channels. I follow a Facebook group. I think it's called Noggin or something like that. I can't really pronounce it, but really cool groups. Just a bunch of people that are sharing their hair loss journey. So a lot of good information. Came across a lot of good clinics. A lot of people recommend going to Turkey because it's a lot cheaper than the U.S. And I'm pretty familiar with Turkey. I actually live in Germany now. I'm from the U.S., but I currently live in Germany. I think I've been living here for about a little over 2 years. And I was actually in Turkey about a month ago. I got veneers, so pretty familiar with the whole experience and the culture and the whole process of getting surgeries done in Turkey. It was actually something I wanted to do while I was in Turkey, but I just wasn't ready to pull the trigger on it. And what happened was I actually chipped my veneer like 2 weeks after getting it done. So I just scheduled to go back to Turkey next week to go get it, fixed. And I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and just do the hair. I might as well get out the way and start that whole ugly duckling process of like the hair falling out and growing back. Let's just, let's get it started. So as you can see, I am going bald. The sides are starting to thin. I'm gonna have some balding here, the middle, and then here. And then if you look at the top, you can see where it's just fairly thin. It used to be a lot worse. It was actually really bad up until 2 weeks ago, I want to say. It started to get fuller, and it's because I started using different products, right? So I started using these two products for my hair. This is Rogaine, I guess, minoxidil, and then this is it's like a castor oil. So I started using this stuff it's been about 3 weeks, I think, is how long I've been using these. About 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, something like that. And like my hair has grown like really crazy. In the areas that were thinning here, it actually started growing, and then like the crown areas started filling back out. So I might not need as big of a hair transplant as I think I'm gonna need as long as I'm using these products. I also start taking biotin and the Centrum, like multivitamins. This is a pharmacy grade biotin that I got here in Germany at one of the pharmacies. But I take this 2 of these, so it's 10 milligrams. Once a day in the morning, and then I take one of the multivitamins once a day. The Rogaine and castor oil, I think I take this twice a day. So it's once in the morning, I take the 2, and then again at night. But it's working pretty good. I'm gonna keep using that. But I'm definitely still want to get the hairline, taken care of, because it's not growing back. As you can see, it is starting to go back, and it's going to continue to do that. And it is thin. I want to naturally get my hairline probably about here after having the transplant. Now before, I used to use hair fibers. I was going to the barbershop, and then I learned how to use it myself. So basically it's something that I would do every day. It's like part of my daily routine is building my hairline in the mornings, and that's just starting to get annoying. I use the hair illusions. This stuff is amazing. I've been using it for years. But like I said, I'm tired of using it. I'm tired of like sweating in my hairline, sweating out. So I'm just gonna get the hair fiber or the hair transplant done. So through my research, I came across a place called Asli Tarcan. I came across a couple, but Asli Tarcan seems to be the one that I really want to go with. The results from there seem to be pretty good. The only bad thing that I ever hear is that they over harvest. So I guess that's basically the area in the back where they get the donor hair from. A lot of people say they take too much of the donor hair out, and then it doesn't really grow back the same anymore. So kind of worried about that, but at the same time, I wear a high fade. So even if it doesn't grow back full, it's not gonna really affect me much because of the way I wear my hair. with a high fade, so I don't really care too much about that. So yeah, I contacted them through Facebook, and they reached right back out to me almost immediately. They had me send them pictures, and then they, gave me recommendations on basically how many grafts it's gonna take. I think they quoted me at 5,000 grafts for 3,500 bucks. Well, 3,500 euros, which is pretty much the same as US dollars right now with everything going on with the economy. But yeah, so 3,500 for that, and you get the hotels paid for, and they pick you up from the airport, and then they also take you to your appointments. You just have to pay your own flight, which for me, living in Germany, is like 200. It's like less than 250 bucks round trip from Germany to Turkey. The procedure is supposed to take 2 days. So the first day is your consultation, and then the second day is the actual operation. So the consultation, I think they just kind of check your donor area out and make sure you have healthy hair. And then they do like some blood work or something like that. The second day is actual procedure. So that's where, they're actually going in there and taking the donor hairs out, putting them in the new hairline. And that's supposed to take anywhere from like 6 to 9 hours. So that's like a long process. And then I think on the third day you go back and they do like a wash. Now my situation is gonna be a little different because the day I get there, the day I get in Turkey, I'm actually gonna be transported by the dental place that did my teeth, and I have to go there for my consultation. They'll probably take my teeth out or something like that. So next time you see me in the video, I may not have no teeth, so that's why. But then once that's done, the second day for me is when they'll actually pick me up. So they're gonna do my consultation, and if that goes good, the operation all on the same day. So it's just gonna be one long day for me. Yeah, and then after that, that's pretty much it. I think they have different treatments that they do, like PRP, I think it's called. And then, from what I understand, they try to sell you or upsell you a bunch of stuff. I'm not really sure. I have to check all that out when I get there and see what it's about. But yeah, this is pretty much it so far. So I just plan on coming on here and giving you guys a rundown every maybe couple of weeks or every month. I don't know. I'll probably do every couple of weeks, at least in the beginning, just so you can see how the progress is going, and maybe answer any questions that you guys may have, because I know the YouTube channels, like, they help big time. There was a ton of questions that I had leading up to this, and just seeing people putting videos out there was like very helpful, like in me making my decision and just feeling more comfortable. The only thing that I am a little bit worried about is the shots that I keep hearing about. I don't like shots. I hate shots. Granted, I got tattoos and stuff, but I am not a fan of needles. So not looking forward to that part, but I'll definitely let y'all know what it's like. But yeah, so welcome to my YouTube channel, and follow me on my hair journey. Oh yeah, and don't forget, like, subscribe, or something like that. Don't forget to like and subscribe.